Friends, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Rex and I'm a first year medical student from UM. Today's video is going to be a bit different, where I'll talk about some of the gadgets and technologies I have that I use every day as a medical student. So I know that some of you who are watching this might enter universities in a few months time, so I thought this would be a helpful video, if you're looking out for a new computer or an iPad in the market before you are entering university. So disclaimer, this is just the stuff that I have because apparently I buy a lot of shit. So I would say right off the bat, there are some essentials that you want to have as a student regardless of what career or degree you're pursuing, and there are also some nice touches that I think that students should have to spice up your life. So without further ado, let's begin with item number 1. Alright, first things first, what you definitely need to have, it's a phone, and I recommend getting a good one, not the ones that you charge halfway and it explodes all of a sudden, if you know what I mean. So the second essential item that I think any university student needs to have, it's a laptop, and what I have here is the Lenovo Yoga 720. It's a Intel Core i7 laptop, and in fact it is also actually a 2-in-1 laptop where you can flip around, make it in a tablet, write things on it, and then you flick back to it and it becomes into a laptop. Right off the bat, I know it sounds pretty good, but actually it doesn't perform as good as it sounds, and here are basically some reasons. Okay, so number one, I would say definitely because it has so many capabilities, it also offers a lot of It also offers a lot of vulnerability, okay, to damage. So for example, if I'm flipping around too often, right, I might damage the bezel, the lower bezels around here, okay. And in fact, when I'm using my pen, which I think I have right here, okay, this is the pen itself. When I write on it, it tends to push the screen inwards, and it kind of feels very flimsy overall, okay. And on top of that, this pen sucks because you really need to kind of like buy a 4A battery, which is definitely hard to find. It's quite expensive as well, and this pen sucks also because that it doesn't register as good as the Apple Pencil, which I have, okay. So definitely I do not recommend you guys going out to buy this 2-in-1 laptop. Just get a normal laptop and you will be happy. Let's talk about the scenario. Let's say if you just have the budget to just buy either one of these. You can either get a iPad or you can either get a traditional laptop. Which one would you go for? And my suggestion is it really boils down to what kind of pathway you're going to. So let's say if you're a person who enjoys writing down their notes, someone who really likes to do graphic design or just sketch and draw and overall, then I would say iPad is really the way for you. And let's say if you want to do some more administrative work, such as typing down some content, then you can get yourself a keyboard and attach it to the iPad, and boom, you've got yourself essentially a computer. And you just pair it up with any mouse. What I have is the Apple mouse, okay. So then basically there you go, you got yourself a full-fledged computer set already, okay. But it also really doesn't make up to what a traditional laptop can do. And what I mean by this is basically, sure, the iPad can offer a lot of exclusive apps such as Notability, and one of the things that I really use for the iPad only itself is the Atlas Anatomy, which offers augmented reality, and you can see different regions of the body in real time. So definitely this is something that the computer can't do, but the iPad can do, okay. But on the flip side, it doesn't really help with the most basic stuff. So for example, if I'm using Google Doc or Google Spreadsheet in the iPad, it's a bit difficult to do so because I'm just so used to doing it on the computer, and doing it on the iPad is just something that has become a chore to me, okay. So definitely if you're someone who enjoys typing more, someone who enjoys being familiar more, then I would say a traditional laptop is the way to go. Alright guys, this is it for the essential items part of the video. For the rest of the video, I'm just gonna talk about the fancy little things that really make your med school life more enjoyable, okay? So what I have with me right here is this bad boy, and I just want to listen to the case itself. You know what that sounds like? That's a sound of premium, okay? Just take the zipper off. That's not my man. Okay, what you got right here is a pair of very sleek looking minimalistic headphones, okay? And this is the Sony noise-cancelling wireless Mark IV headphones, if I'm not mistaken. And why is it so good? It's because, first of all, it's wireless, it's noise-cancelling, and definitely the battery life is something worth mentioning because it just lasts so damn long. Why I would really recommend for university students like you and me to use these headphones is because when you're especially living in a dorm with 2 or 3 other people tend to, you know, showcase their living habits, you know, when you live with them for quite a while. So let's say habits can get out of hand and then they slurp very loud, they chew very loudly, and personally I can't take any of those. So back when I was in Matrix, I would just stuff myself with those very cheap earphones right into the ear even when I was sleeping, because my roommate decided to just wake up in the morning at 2 AM and then eat a can of Pringles.
Lovely, but they never say like.
Hey man, are you eating chips? Yeah man, I'm eating some chips. It's barbecue flavored. You want one? I mean, it's okay. You enjoy your chips, but could you maybe chew a little lighter because, you know, it's a bit loud. Oh man, sure. Sorry about that man. Yeah, definitely. I mean, no worries. Yeah. Bro, I think you're still chewing a bit loudly. Could you? Yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah. Just 3 more. I'll stop eating. Okay. Just 3 more. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Thanks. Alright, give me that. Oh, God, hello. No more chips for you, man. Eat like this. No sound. But I can't tell him off because it would just seem kind of rude, so I would just blast the music into my ears and then go to sleep, which, as you guys can see, which is very unhealthy, okay? Definitely, if you're a person like me who hates other people chewing and then you have to live with 2 or 3 other people and you don't have the guts to tell them off, definitely, you know, this is a lifesaver for you. Right, so other than that headphones just now, these are just relatively inexpensive things, I swear, that you can really get anywhere else, and it really just adds a lot of value to your life as well. So first thing that I want to mention, that you can really just get an everyday carry pouch just like this one. I've gotten this from Shopee for about 30 bucks or so, but it's really handy because, you know, it stores a lot of the stuff that I use on a daily basis, and this is essentially my stationery box, if you will. Okay, so this is just a very handy way to organize all my stuff. So the second thing that I really want to talk about, it's this just very small journaling book. Apparently, actually I have 2 of these, okay, oops. And I mainly use this big one for things about ideas, sketching my ideas, and sometimes if I'm bored, I will just, you know, sketch out some random portraits as well. But for this small little handy guide, it's also very good because I use this to jot down my thoughts, my objectives for the day, you know, and what are my to-do lists as well. And it really helps me to keep track of what I'm doing, so I keep myself focused throughout the day. And it's really handy. You can just put it into the back of your pocket wherever you go, and then just, you know, feel a little bit more sophisticated, you know, as you write down your thoughts. Alright guys, that sums up the end for this video. I really hope what I've shared can help you guys determine what you need to buy before entering university. Besides, I would also like to thank each and everyone for your support, because I realize not many of us actually know about past medicine and the Anki Anatomy deck, and I was super glad that I was able to help out a lot of us by putting up that video itself. So that's it for this video. I want you guys to take care of yourself and stay safe. I'll see you guys next week, okay? Bye bye.